Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Fate Stay Night. On my Fate Grand Order daily calendar, apparently today is Gilgamesh Day. This does not bode well for this part. Anyways, we're going to the church now. Now, we didn't go last time, we went last time and we died. But this time we're like, let's go find Rin, and now there's been time? So also, there's destruction there. Was that from us from before? Yo, that's crazy. 20 minutes walk from the station. The church is in the suburbs away from the noisy town. It's been 9 days since I last went up this hill. But I'm going there pretty often now, considering that I've never went there before. To be honest, I don't like the church. Maybe that building itself is a forbidden place I shouldn't approach. Yeah, there's reasons for that. The fire 10 years ago. The church took care of all the orphans at that time. Yes, they did. So it reminds me of that incident, whether I like it or not. I get up the hill and come out into the clearing. I get a sudden headache. It's not because of the wound on my shoulder. The wound is causing me to have a fever, but it shouldn't give me such a headache. It's not having a good time. My temples are hurting. Ironic, we're walking towards a temple. I lose myself and feel a chill, as if my body is splitting in two like a shedding insect. That's horrible. Yeah, man. I bear the headache and start running. It's because of the hunch I've had since yesterday. The conviction that Tosaka is in Shinto. That sensation is assailing me now and causing the headache. Then, something should be going on in there. He's weirdly prophetic at a lot of this. Oh, that blood is new. There are bloodstains on the floor. The blood continues to the door at the back of the church. Yeah, that is something that was not there when we went there. So something happened in that time frame. I'm curious about it, but now's not the time. That's a pretty big thing to ignore, dude. If there's blood, it means someone's hurt. And this much too, their life must be in danger. I feel a sharp pain in my head. Dull heaviness settles in my body. I ignore it, take out the wooden sword, and start walking quietly. And there's an old grandma in the corner being like, oh, there's that boy with a sword. Because, old people are at church. Nobody replies. The air is tense. I feel like the windows here will break if I'm too loud. I follow the trail of blood. It's coming from in between the columns. A dark stairway that you would normally not notice. So this is the first time he's been here. This is a church, so could it be a mausoleum? I don't have enough energy to just stand here and think. I cautiously step into the darkness. Oh boy, we're going to the bad place. I descend into the dark. I see a faint light at the end of the stairs. Breathing quietly, I make my way down using that faint light. Oh, it's blue! Apparently. A blue screen. The narrow corridor ends and I come out into an open space. It's a big stone room. The stairs follow the wall down to the catacombs. There's an open space at the end of the stairs, and there is the person I've been looking for, Tosaka Rin. Really? Tosaka confronts the enemy before her with Archer's protection. In front of her, in front of the altar, are two people. It does not even need to be said who they are. The Magus in the purple robe, Castor, and her master Kazuki. And on the altar behind them is Saber, who is looking down and panting painfully. My heart jumps. My pulse is beating faster than normal. The situation is obvious. Two pairs of masters and servant are confronting each other in the temple about 5 meters below me. They haven't noticed me standing above them as they're too absorbed. Tosaka and Castor are looking for an opening to strike. It would be suicidal for them to look up in a situation like this. My heart beats even faster. My head pounds and my shoulder aches as if seared by hot iron. I can't keep my presence hidden forever in this state. Castor or Kazuki will notice me if they happen to look up just a bit. Woo! Woo hoo hoo! Doth I attack the thought? The answer is yes. I'll go all out. Probably because this will super kill me. Now's my chance. It's not just a surprise attack. Tosaka and Archer, Caster and Kazuki. If their powers are equal, even I can make a difference. I can let Archer take care of Caster, so if I can stop Kazuki for a while, Tosaka can shoot him from a distance. Here he goes. Archer doesn't even care. Neither does Caster. I run down the stairs. I have strengthened the wooden sword in my hand. I suppress the pain in my shoulder. I can't let Caster know that I'm wounded. To be fair, we are literally listening to her. Tosaka gasps. Good, I said that on a whim, but it seems Tosaka understands now. I slowly close in on Kazuki so I'll be able to protect her. He mutters as if he's given up. Before I realize what he means... Oh. Uh-oh. Kazuki uses command spell to order Caster. Whoa, really? Saber's bindings are released. The golden-haired girl falls powerlessly to the ground and... Oh. Oh, so he used the command spell. He used his command spell to make her use her command spell to make Saber 100% obedient. Oh, jeez. Saber gets up. Her body is covered with her silver armor, and in her hands is a golden sword I've never seen before. Oh, that's not good. Yo, what if Gilgamesh hops out and helps us? Cause he's just in the basement right now, right? Oh no, he's at the basement of his house. No, never mind. Huh? That's interesting. Wait, was she planning on using a command spell to make Saber wish for something also? Huh. Saber readies her golden sword and steps towards us. Archer is silent. Instead of telling Tosaka to run, he stands in front of Saber. It is the final loyalty of the knight that understands he cannot protect his master no matter what. Saber and Caster begin their attack. There's no way to counterattack, nor is there time to run away. How can a mere human defend against it when even Archer has abandoned all hope? Saber and Caster. Ordered by the command spells, the two servants attack mercilessly. Yeah, that is big death. You got the ultimate magic and the ultimate knight. It's pretty strong. Tiger Dojo, please help us. Oh, that's a new logo. This feels like a reference to something I don't get. 28 years old estimated, okay. Okay, we got, okay, sure. The voices changed for privacy reasons. What is this voice Taiga's doing?
はい。本当は家事に専念してあったかい家庭を築きたいんです。
Okay, but how canon is
夫を楽
this?
にしてあげたい一心で復職したんですけど、職場でもいじめられてしまって。私どうしたらいいでしょう。変わりたい。私もっと愛らしいキャラに変わりたいんです。
The entire concept of Tiger Dojo is my favorite thing ever.
そりゃ無理でしょう。初期段階ではキャスターハイパー化でロリッコになんて落書きもありましたが、ロリッコは一人で十分。
Wait, was that seriously considered? Because that's bad. I'm very happy that was changed.
愛らしいキャラになるのは諦めなさい。
そうですよね。私もそんな気はしてたんです。私一生懸命やってるんですよ。主人に負担をかけないようこっそり貯蓄を作って、いろいろな用心棒を雇って街中に監視カメラを仕掛けましたの。なのに主人は私の苦労をねぎらってもくれませんし、この間なんて突然やってきた子たちに計画を台無しにされてしまって、私こんなに頑張ってるのに全く報われないんです。藤本さん、こんな私ですが幸せになれるでしょうか。
ダメ。
Oh, dang.
母さん、そりゃあんたが悪いよ。
Wow, brutal.
そんな、こんなところでも虐待されるなんて。私って。
よし、もう飽きた。これにて一件落着。以上、藤モンタの人生相談でした。
Brutal. Was that just like a parody of just like Japanese variety shows? Because that would make sense. Before we do that, back. Let's just see here. How are we doing for endings? We've just missed 17 so far, which is pretty good. What are we at? We're at 20. We've got more than half of them, and that's good. Okay, so we're gonna load back in. This time, let's not attack, because that's a bad idea. Not yet. Don't be so reckless. I breathe quietly. I push my body against the wall and watch while keeping myself hidden. It's still too early. It'll be too reckless if to charge in when I don't understand the situation yet. And more than anything, I don't have much power. The strengthened wooden sword is my only weapon. It's foolish to confront Caster without a plan. No, that's wrong. Oh, I love those swords. I do have another weapon. Those beautiful swords. I love those swords. They're so cool. I can't use projection. Half my body became numb after I used it once. Hey, if your broken half gets numb, it's just like nothing is wrong with you. Archer told me that'll end up worse if I do it again. Using magic beyond your capabilities can destroy you. If I use projection magic in this state, it'll be natural for me to die on the spot. I'll bide my time and wait for my chance. You actually saved us for that. Her voice only holds murderous intent. Tosaka is glaring at the enemy with a coldness I've never seen before.
素直に聖杯を差し出す人間でもなさそうでしたからね。後々になって邪魔をされても困るもの。
Just goes and kills the final boss. There's a huge butterfly effect from the one decision at the beginning of the game, huh? In contrast, Caster is calm and composed. The Magus in purple cheerfully admits the murder on the priest. A gritting sound echoes through the temple. He was more like a devil than a saint to me, but that priest was a fellow apprentice to Tosaka. And he was killed. Even though he was involved and he might have been prepared for it, it's not something she can take in readily.
So, それは結構。綺麗もそれぐらいは覚悟していたでしょう。けどキャスター、一つ聞くけど、あいつの死体は確認した？
Am I mistaken, or has she suppressed all her anger? Tosaka seems like she's not angry at all. Caster evades Tosaka's question.
何を言い出すかと思えば、そのようなこと、あなたには関係ないでしょ？
ええ、全くないわ。けど他人事でもない。 あいつが本当に死んだんなら安心できるから確認しただけよ。
それはどういう意味かしら、お嬢さん。
言葉通りの意味よ、キャスター。あいつがそう簡単に死ぬ玉かっての。もしはっきりと死体を確認していないんじゃ、まず間違いなく生きているって思っただけ。使えないわね、あなたも。どうせ綺麗を襲うならしっかりきっかり息の根を止めておけっていうのよ。
Wow, she's ripping into Castor.
まあいいわ、やることもできたし早めに済ませましょう、キャスター。今回は人質もいないし気持ちよく戦えるわ。
A signal to start. Tosaka or Castor. If either one of them takes a step forward, this temple will be filled with magic.
大きく出たわね。あなた、この状況で私たちに勝てるつもりなのかしら。
やりようによってはね。幸いセイバーの制御もまだのようだし条件は同じでしょ。それに久月先生のことも分かってる。セイバーは面食らってたけど事前に知っていれば私のアーチャーの出来じゃないわ。
Tosaka points to Archer while staring at Castor.
聞いての通りよ、アーチャー。キャスターの相手は私がする。下手に近づくとあんたまで契約破りを食らいかねないから。
私の相手はあの男か。それは構わないが、魔術師ではキャスターにはかなわないと分かっているのか、リン。
安心して勝ち目もないことは言い出さないわ。キャスターは必ずここで倒す。そうすればセイバーだって元に戻ってシロと契約をし直せるでしょ。
Tosaka tenses for action. I feel pressure as if she's a tiger about to attack its prey. As if to stop her.
理想論だな。彼女をここで倒すというのは難しい。逃げるだけならば彼女は当代一だ。何しろ逃亡のために実の弟すら八つ咲きにする女だからな。
Archer steps in between Tosaka and Castor.
アーチャー、ちょっと何のつもりよ。
He does not answer Tosaka. The knight in red silently confronts Castor. I think I saw something like this before.
実の弟すら八つ咲きにした。知ったような口を聞くのね、アーチャー。
Oh,
あな
oh.
たには私の正体が分
Are
かっ
we
ていて。
gonna learn?
竜の葉をよりしろとした人型はコルキス王の魔術と聞く。
Okay.
その娘、王女メディアは希代の魔女と歌われたそうだ。
Oh. Medea. The air freezes. Castor's composure disappears and enmity like fires directed at Archer.
そうならこの場はどちらが優勢かわかるでしょ。
Archer does not answer. His expression is like stone, as if accepting everything that is happening.
抵抗は無駄よ、アーチャー。あなたが何者だろうとセイバーを取り戻すことはできない。それに霊樹さえ使ってしまえば今すぐにだって私の人形にしてしまえるわ。
I barely stop myself from moving. Not yet. Even if that's true, now's not the time. If I want to save Saber, I can't jump out now.
たとえレイジを使われてもセイバーなら耐えられるわ。それが1分か2分かは知らないけど、それだけあれば十分にあなたを仕留められるんじゃない？
Castor and Tosaka are glaring at each other. Standing in between them,
不可能だな。ここでお前を切り伏せようが、せいぜいその半身を立つ程度。その後に待つのはセイバーとキャスターを同時に敵に回すという劣勢だけだろう。
Archer does not meet his master's expectations.
アーチャー、それは。
分かっているはずだ、リン。さすがにそうなっては勝ち目がない。セイバーは不完全なマスターのために能力を制限されていた。その縛りがなくなった以上、彼女は最強のサーバントだ。太刀打ちできるのはバーサーカーのみだろうよ。
So let's find Berserker. He speaks plainly. Tosaka stares at Archer in astonishment, and even Castor is bewildered by the sensible enemy. But it's different for me. I've experienced something like this before.
まさかあいつ
I get a bad feeling. Back at the Rito Temple, when Castor proposed that he join her, what did he say back to her when he refused? I murmur without realizing. Don't do it. It's not because of the situation will get worse. You're Tosaka's partner, so don't do it. If you do such a thing, I don't know what kind of an expression she'll make. Archer steps forward. He is empty-handed as usual. Whoops, I missed it! He steps forward without enmity or intent to kill. I'm sorry, I was way too excited. What are you doing? He looks and smiles at me as if he knew I was watching this whole time. What are you doing? And she can't use the command spell because it's her last one. Castor laughs out loud while Archer stands tall before her. And Tosaka does not look away. She should break down at a time like this, but she keeps a straight face and endures it, gritting her teeth.
当然よ。一人と言わず、すべてのサーバントを扱えるだけの貯蔵はあるわ。私の魔力がどこから補充されているかは知っているでしょ?
Magical energy allows her to maintain 7 servants. It is the lives of the people in this town. Why are you doing this? He holds out his hand to Castor in spite of that. I feel like I'll go crazy. I can't forgive him for betraying Tosaka and for approving of Castor and joining Castor's side. A hero. For this hero who embodies Emiya Shirou's ideals to do such a thing.
あの時は断ったの？随分と腰が軽いのね、あなたは。
状況が変わった。セイバーがそちらについたのなら、今回の聖杯戦争の勝機はお前にある。勝てる方につくのは当然の行為だろう。
He's like me when I watch hockey. I'll cheer for who's ever winning, so I feel good anyways. Archer walks towards Castor defenselessly. That means he's abandoning Tosaka. Tosaka does not stop him and stares at her enemy. I know that figure. The red classroom. She tried to hide her trembling legs and act like the same old Tosaka Rin, even with the collapsed students in front of her. That's her strength and weakness. She tries to act firm in any situation, so everybody around her gets the wrong idea that she's a strong person.
さあ、契約破りを使ってくれ。リンにはまだ霊樹が残っているからな。早くしなければお前に襲いかかってしまうぞ。
His tone doesn't change. He betrayed Tosaka in front of her, but he's still acting normally. She must be on guard against such a guy. Castor takes out the distorted dagger, but she does not pierce Archer with it.
どうした？労せずして忠実な部下が手に入るのだ。
Even she's like, this is way too weird.
何をためらう必要がある。
どうかしら。私は裏切り者を信用しない。あなたの言葉が正しいのなら、コマはセイバーだけでいいのではなくて。
裏切り者を信用しないか。確かに。私はお前をも裏切るかもしれん。私は私のためにお前に下るのだからな。お前を主と認めたわけではない。だが、
霊樹とは裏切り者を罰するためにあるでしょ。いいわ。あなた一人を御し得ないようでは、私の器も知れるというもの。元よりあなたの宝具には興味があったことだし、思惑にはまってあげましょう。
Castor raises her arm. The dagger to eliminate the contract pierces Archer's chest. Oh, it's happening. I am just... Tosaka makes a pained face. It must be the reaction of having a contract broken by force. But this isn't the time to be hesitating. This has to be the worst possible situation. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Tosaka watches Castor and slowly retreats. Tosaka is calm. She knows it'd do no good to fight them now. If she wants to keep on fighting, she has to retreat for the moment. but there are 6 meters between Tosaka and the stairs. Is it possible for her to run that distance safely? Impossible. It's apparent watching the scene from above. Kazuki, who has been silent up till now, is on guard against Tosaka. If she turns and runs full speed, would she be able to reach the stairs and get to the exit before Kazuki catches up to her? Tosaka sighs while looking at them. Her face... Heh, that's impossible. Seems to say so. She'll die. She'll be killed. If I try to help her, I will also die. The area below me is a land of death. There's a master called Kazuki along with 2 enemy servants. There's no way I get out of there alive. My throat is dry. My fingers are tense from nervousness. 0 or 1, even before I can think. Tosaka moves. She starts for the stairs without any warning. Behind her, a tall, lean figure catches up to her so quickly that Tosaka appears to be standing still. Kazuki's fist should hit her in the back of the head. He was able to hurt Saber through her armor. It should be easy for him to break a human skull. I can't save her. I can't save her by myself. I can't save her with this wooden sword. I'll die if I go out. 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 Ah! Do we help her? Yo. Let's help her. No, wait, what's the bad ending one? Don't help her. Let's see what happens. I won't help her. There's certain death waiting for me if I go help her. If I'm human and I'm alive, there's nothing else I can do. But still. My body does not stop. I can't run away. I'll die if I go out, and I'll live the rest of my life as a corpse if I run away here. Oh, so you go out anyways, huh? So then in that case, absolutely, let's help her, and because then get that relationship value up. Oh, he just goes instead. I jump down. I don't even use the stairs. I've jumped down behind Tosaka without even knowing it. But that's it. My wooden sword's destroyed by Kazuki's fist going for Tosaka's head. Everyone's astonished, except for Archer, astonished by this sudden intruder. Except for one man, who reacts as though it's perfectly natural, almost like he's seen this scene before. He does not hesitate. It does not matter for this man who the enemy is. He has no emotion for the one who appeared. Death's scythe is thrust. There's no way to block it. I'll have my neck snapped like a flower. How pitiful. It's meaningless if I won't last even 2 seconds. I will not be able to do anything, not even save Tosaka. Oh, no. I had a way from the start. I can prepare numerous things to block the attack. If I'm a Magus, what does the fighting is not my body, but something I make out of magic. Then make it. Success is a matter of course. Do not reconstruct it from the basic structure. Danger. Read its concept, the maker's thoughts, expectation, morale, faith in the origin itself. Danger. What is happening? That is why it is not reconstruction, but projection. It is an equal shadow cast by the true object. Danger. It does not matter how great the work is. If it has been accomplished, there is no problem with recreating it. Overload. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is it doing the thing where they all fire up? No, we got 2, but there's another problem. Yes, the problem is that the unit cannot keep up with the function my body is burning. Every cell in me catches fire, my nerves let out agonizing cries, my retina cracks and dries, and my heartbeat disappears. I ignore my body's order to stop. The concept of creation, the basic structure, the composition material, the skill of its making, the experience of the growth, the accumulated years, I skip it all and make up Kansho and Bakuya. My whole body is burning. Using projection now means dying. Emiya Shirou's body cannot handle such magic. My head ignores it, and therefore my body will die. But that cannot be a problem. I love swords so much! No, it cannot be. I will die if I reproduce swords? Of course not. This body is a magic circuit specialized for this purpose alone. I've been saved by swords, and I've lived with swords. I've loved swords. I do not know about others, but it is impossible for me to destroy myself by reproducing swords. I repel it. The same weapons are in my hands and my enemy is the same. Kansho and Bakuya are in my hands. The reproduced noble phantasms of Archer has repelled Kazuki's fist once again. It stops right there. Kazuki must have figured out this would turn out like last time as he takes a step back. My lungs explode. The breath I've been holding escapes my mouth in a rush. I don't feel my left shoulder. My wound is completely opened up and the blood stains not only my bandage but my shirt as well. It's not damage brought on by using the projection magic. 2 attacks. I only repelled Kazuki's attack twice and my shoulder got destroyed. I bet my shoulder would have been dislocated with one more attack and my arm would have been ripped off. I can't show that. I ready my twin swords and protect Tosaka's back. And Tosaka is... Now's not the time to be tsundere, let's go. She has stopped and is complaining to me. I'm relieved. My choice wasn't wrong. I'm glad her good-heartedness is still there. No, now's not the time. It is too early to tell if my choice was right or not. We have to get out of here alive. Tosaka nods silently and readies herself behind me. Kazuki is watching us, his fists ready to fight. He has no intention of letting us go. He's standing there so he doesn't let one of us go. If either one of us moves, he should react right away. But I can't be taking my time. The wound on my shoulder is getting worse by the second. My concentration fades as more blood is lost. My body won't last long to start with. If we are to run, we should do so as fast as possible. But we can't run away that easily. Kazuki will react if I move. When that happens, Tosaka will be the first one to die. I have to defeat Kazuki to let Tosaka go. But I don't have the power to beat Kazuki, and he's not our only enemy. Behind Kazuki are Caster and the Betrayer, Archer. No, in the worst case, Saber might also become our enemy. This is rough. This is a bad future. Was there no exit to begin with? There is no miracle that will let us escape from here. I want Tosaka to escape at the very least, but even that would require so much luck that it makes me sick.
そこまでのようね。あなたの乱入には驚いたけど、結果は変わらないわ。ええ、その顔では諦めもついたようだし。出てきたということは、殺されてもいいということよね。
I mean, I'd rather not, personally.
ここでおしまいにしてあげるわ。生かしておいても面倒でしょうし、ここでまとめて。
She's coming. I'll resist with all my powers. I ready my twin swords and stand in front of Tosaka. Released intent to kill. Right before it reaches us. Huh? The knight in red stops the attack with an emotionless voice. Huh? What you doing?
この場での発言権がないことぐらい読み取ってると思ったけど。
いや、言い忘れていたことがあった。お前の軍門に下るには一つだけ条件をつけたい。
Your contract is already broken. I don't think it works that way, Buddo.
条件ですって？
ああ、無抵抗でお前に自由を差し出したのだ。その代償として、この場では奴らを見逃してやれ。
Oh, okay.
どの道マスターとしては機能しない者たちだ。殺す価値はないだろう。
His proposal sounds objective. Tosaka watches it intently.
見逃せですって。言動の割には甘いのね、あなた。
私とて人の子だ。さすがに裏切った瞬間に主を殺したでは後味が悪い。
裏切り者のくせによく本人の前で人並みのことを言えたものね。いいわ。今回は見逃してあげましょう。
This was his plan all this time, huh?
けれど次に目障りな真似を
Look
し
at
た
how
ら
smug he looks.
誰が止めようと殺します。
This is exactly what he wanted.
それでいいかしら？あちゃ。
当然だ。この状況でなお戦いを挑むような愚か者ならば手早く死んだ方がいい。
That must have concluded the negotiation. The intent to kill filling the temple goes away, and the restraining enmity fades.
そういうことよ、お二人さん。今回は見逃してあげるわ。さあ、敗者は敗者らしく逃げるように立ち去りなさい。
I just noticed Kazuki is doing the circle game and I want to die. Stop! I can't stop looking down there now. And the whole point is to not look. I glare at Stop! I glare at Castor. I'm covering his hand with my hand. I don't want to see it. But Tosaka pulls on my arm silently. She whispers in my ear. I calm down and turn my back to the enemy. We don't run, but slowly make our way to the stairs. The distance that seems so great is covered in just a few steps. A footstep. Tosaka takes a step onto the stairs and turns back to Castor. No, that's wrong. Tosaka did not look at Castor, but at the man smiling beside our enemy.
恨むのなら筋違いだぞ。マスターとしてこの女の方が優れていただけの話だ。優劣が明確ならば、私は強い方を取る。
そうね。けど後悔するわよ。私は絶対に降りない。いい？キャスターを倒してあんたを取り戻す。その時になって謝っても許さないんだから。
それは無駄骨だな。まあ、自殺するというのなら止めはしない。
This is his code word for yo, come free me. She turns away and starts to walk. She's biting her lip in anger. But she does not speed up, and Tosaka leaves the underground temple in a magnificent manner. We get out of the church. We do not say anything. So the status screen is updated. Does that mean we can actually read up who Medea is? Abilities, details. No, even though it was super said. Really, huh? Then what was added? Saber? Oh, probably this. Yeah. Oh, geez. Oh, no. That's not good. Yeah, this is not going. She has 3 now. So basically we need to go find Berserker and be like, please, help. My wound hurts. The sweat on my forehead drips down to my eyes and my vision wavers. Even walking hurts my wound. It hurts every time I take a step and my strides are getting shorter.
Emiya-kun?
She turns back to me as I'm falling behind. Then, Tosaka suddenly looks at me seriously.
少し休みましょう。シロ、歩くのも辛いでしょう。
いや、大丈夫だ。このぐらいなら我慢できる。それより今は早く戻った方がいい。
To the Emiya or Tosaka household, it doesn't matter, but we should get Tosaka back to her home ground.
こっちのキスは気にするな。別に毒が塗り込まれたわけでもないんだから。
I ignore Tosaka's stare and keep walking. Oh, we're not having a good time. How pitiful. My knee's about to give out right after I say so.
ほら、もう無茶するんだから。その傷でクズキとやり合うなんて自殺行為よ。いいから休みなさい。あいつら、私たちを追いかけたりはしてこないわ。
だろうな。けど、少しでも早く家に戻ろう。俺なら、そう辛くはない。
あんたね、そんなに血が出てて辛くないなって言わないでよ。なんで家に戻りたがるか知らないけど、今は休む方が先でしょ。
She scolds me. Oh, so she's not back to par yet, huh? Her usual coolness isn't there. She's very emotional, so her anger will be unstoppable if the brakes give way.
ちょっと聞いてるの？綺麗じゃあるまいし、そんなに血の跡をつけて歩かれても迷惑なのよ。大体どうしてこんなことになってるわけ？そりゃ教会に行けって言ったのは私だけど、すぐにヤバいってわからなかったの？
な、バカにすんな。それぐらいわかったぞ。のっぴきならない事態になってるって、教会を見た時から気づいてた。
ならすぐ帰りなさいバカ。それだけじゃない。傷も治ってないのに乱入してきて、おまけにまた投影。そんなの傷が悪化するのは当然じゃない。だって言うのに辛くはないですって。ああ、もうどうかしてる。なんだってそんな な無茶するのよあんたは。
She's really angry. Tosaka roars out without stop. But well, it really isn't that painful and...
って遠坂の方が辛いだろう。だから戻ろう。家に帰れば弱音を吐いてもいいんだから。
That's why I wanted to go home as quickly as possible. She doesn't have to act that strong. Tosaka can let everything out once she's back in her own room at home. She wipes her face like she made a mistake and turns away. I can't think of anything to say. That was...
信じらんない。男の子に泣かされた。
She murmurs while looking down. Then...
父さんって俺の手握ってるぞお前。
うるさい。責任取れバカ。
傷が痛む。よりにもよって左手を引っ張るな。
Tosaka proceeded to rip Shirou in half, dead end. It's the foreigner's cemetery. Tosaka walks over to the grassy area and finally lets go of my hand.
あのな父さん、今はこんな寄り道をしてる場合じゃん。
座って。いいから座って。
She does not let me object, so I sit down.
で、後ろを向いて絶対に振り返らないこと。私の顔を見たら本当に怒るから。
I hear a sound behind me. We sit down on the grass with our backs to each other. I don't get why she's doing this. Tosaka is silent, and she told me not to turn around. I don't have anything to do, so I look up at the sky. I gasp at how big it is. Is it because I've been underground for so long, or is it because the sky is clear tonight? Anyways, the winter night sky is so beautiful that it makes me forget about my wound. The warmth of Tosaka's body on my back doesn't bother me either. I look up at the black sky, forgetting about everything for now. How long have we been sitting like this? The silent girl starts to talk in a calm voice.
独り言なんだけど。
I see. I can't reply if she's just talking to herself. I'll keep staring at the night sky.
少し間違えたかもしれない。あーちゃんの言う通り、最初のうちに手段を選ばずキャスターを倒しておけばよかった。ちょっとの犠牲を気にして機会を図ってたけど、結局このままだと街中の人が犠牲になるでしょう。
She keeps talking. She's probably whining. She's not saying so because I told her. In short, Tosaka doesn't want to contemplate her actions by herself, but wants someone else to make her do it.
別に愚痴を言うわけじゃないけどね。私、いつも一番大事なことばっかりしくじるのよ。2番か3番か、そういうのはさらっとできるくせに、一番大事なものだけは手こずるんだ。
The winter sky is clear, but in contrast, the air is really cold. I don't care about myself, but isn't Tosaka cold without her coat? I'm worried about
ア
that.
ーチャーがあっち側に行ったのも、あいつだけの責任じゃないわ。結局、キャスターを野放しにしたのは私だもの。けど、参ったな。ついさっきあんなこと言ったのに、いきなり追い詰められちゃった。
She sighs. I can't see it, but I breath her bet his white.
ちょっと、ここ、何にって突っ込むところだと思うんだけど。
ああ、で、何に追い詰められたんだ、遠坂。
うん。後悔はしたくないってこと。あいつは私はそういう性格じゃないって言ってたけど、今が正念場みたい。シローがあんなこと言うから余計失敗したなって落ち込んじゃった。
I see. I don't understand her too well, but Archer's right. Tosaka isn't the type to regret her
そ
actions.
んなの今だけだろ。尺に触るけど、俺もアーチャーの意見には同感だ。遠坂は何も反省することなんてない。
どうしてよ。現にキャスターはやりたい放題で、アーチャーにまで愛想をつかされた。これ、私が方針を間違えたからでしょ。
それは単に失敗しただけだろ。遠坂は間違えてなんかない。間違えていないなら失敗しても胸を張れると思う。
The process. If you walk down the path that you believe is right, you cannot be wrong. At a time like this, most people will realize that their path is a wrong one, but she's different. Her path should always be one that she can be proud of.
そうだな。正直、俺にはお前が眩しい。俺も後悔はしない。自分のやってきたことが正しいって信じてる。けど、それは継ぎはぎだらけだ。
I don't want to regret anything. I want to make all the tragedies that happened into meaningful things by believing my path is right.
でも、お前は違うだろ。後悔はしたらしたで、きっとその倍は仕返しをするタイプだ。俺は継ぎはぎでなんとかごまかしてるけど、お前は平気な顔で粉々にしちまうんだ。採算は取れてる。たまにしか落ち込まないだろうけど、遠坂はその後が怖い。お前を落ち込ませた相手は何倍もお前に落ち込まされると思う。
何それ、追い打ち？
あ、鬼がか乱してるうちに言っておこうと思って。でもまあ事実なんじゃないか。遠坂、このままで済ます気はないんだろ。
I look up at the night sky and say so as if talking to myself. Tosaka doesn't answer, but I think that she smiled, getting herself together. And silence follows. Tosaka must have said everything she wanted to as she stops talking. I aimlessly look up at the night sky. We should be going home, but neither of us can stand up to break the moment, so we just keep our backs to each other.
そういえば、どうして私を助けたの、シロ？
I can't explain. There are many reasons. I think it'd be stupid to explain each one. So I say something I have to tell her.
このペンダント、見覚えあるだろう。
I show her the pendant. I thought so. I bet she intended to keep this a secret, but she made a mistake again.
それ、どうして？
遠坂の部屋で見つけた。あ、帰ったらびっくりするだろうけど、すまん。化粧台倒しちまった。
I return her the pendant behind my back.
で、それがどうしたっていうのよ、あなた。
いや、これと同じペンダント、俺の家にもあるんだ。学校でランサーに殺されかけた時、気がついたら近くに落ちてたんで、拾ってそのまま。
I casually hint about that night. Then
そっちにも同じものがある。
Tosaka gasps as if she heard something she shouldn't have.
あれ、なんかおかしなこと言ったか。
ううん、別に。それより、どうしてそれが私を助けた理由になるのよ。別にいいじゃない、そんなペンダントなんて。
そうだな。ああ、本当はただの後付けだ。白状すると、ずっと前から遠坂凛ってやつに憧れてた。
Oh, is he saying it? Is he saying them words?
で、困ったことにいざ話してみたら余計好きになっちまった。だから死んでほしくなくて、気がつけば何も考えずに飛び降りていただけだ。
あんたね、そういう歯に衣着せぬ発言はやめなさい。考えなしに思ったことを口にしてると、どこかしらで誤解を招くんだから。
招くか、そんなの。
Oh, he's just saying it.
本当に遠坂のことを好きだぞ。
Oh, he's just saying it. I obstinately reply at once. It's not a lie, so there's no misunderstanding to be made.
バカ、そんなだから自殺同然で飛び込んでくるのよ。大バカ。
Tosaka keeps calling me an idiot. She's criticizing mercilessly, but I strangely don't feel bad. In fact, I kind of like it. The night sky is beautiful, and I feel calm. And I'm just really happy that Tosaka's back to normal. And Tosaka's back.
よし。シロの言う通り、そろそろ家に帰りましょうか。ほら、手を出して。その傷だと立つのも辛いでしょ。
I grab her hand with my right. Tosaka pulls me up.
これで貸し借りはなしね。今日のことはお互いノーカウントってことにしましょう。
That would really help me out. I don't know what the pendant meant to Tosaka. I bet I would have felt more guilty towards Tosaka if I found out. Tosaka didn't want that and said the incidents offset one another. So Tosaka shouldn't feel bad about getting helped either. And we leave the foreigner's cemetery. And on the way,
助けてくれてありがとう、シロ。そう、すごく助かったわ。
Tosaka adds with embarrassment. We walk down the hill, when we're going back to our home ground where it's safe. Tosaka heads for my house and not her house, as if it's natural to do so. Probably because she doesn't want to see the mess I left of her room. Oh boy. We're back at my place. I never thought I would make it back alive, so I relax once I get into the living room. I feel a bit dizzy and lean against the wall.
ほら見なさい。やっぱりまともに立ってられないじゃない、バカ。
She's right, but I think her last comment was unnecessary. How many times did she call me an idiot today? I bet she set a new record already.
ほら、こっちに来なさい。とりあえず包帯ぐらい変えないとまずいでしょ。
I nod and move by Tosaka.
この救急箱を使っていいんでしょ。さすが家に道場があるだけのことはあるわね。ハサミばかりか、針と糸が入ってる救急箱ってのも珍しいわ。
Take off my shirt!
ほら早く、服を脱いで傷を見せなさいってば。
服脱ぐのか。あ、いや、その前に手当てぐらい自分でできる。今朝だって自分でやったんだから問題ない。
あのね、何遠慮してるか知らないけど、そもそもその傷の手当てをしたのは誰だと思ってるの？
But I wasn't conscious at that time.
けどあの時はその
I was literally, and I was only causing trouble for Tosaka at that
あの
time.
時もこの時もないの。いいから早くしなさい。シロウの傷は特別なんだから、ちゃんと見ないと治るものも治らなくなるじゃない。
How unfair. I can't complain if she tells me with a face like that.
それじゃ頼んだ。正直に言うとさっきからやけに熱くなってる。
I give up and sit down. Seeing that the shirt is stained with blood, Tosaka gives up taking it off and starts cutting it away. She then quickly, but carefully, takes off the bandages. Is it that bad? Tosaka gasps when she sees it. But I'm troubled as well. It's so embarrassing having her stare at my body so closely.
本当に無茶するんだから。せっかく治りかけてたのがまた開いてるわよ。まったく。こんなの見せられたら怒るに怒れないじゃない。
She talks like that, but gently touches the wound. Crap, I'm getting dizzy for a different reason. I was able to stay calm even if she was near me, but my heart's beating fast now, and I'm having trouble determining where to look. I criticize myself mentally, but it does no good. The temperature inside my head will keep increasing as long as we're like this, because the dizziness isn't caused by my wound.
そのもういいだろ。血止めをして可能止め塗って包帯を巻き直してくれればいいから。
そういうのは手当てって言わない。宣言撤回、やっぱり頭にきた。そんな気休めで外に出たわけね、あんたは。
You know me, I'm the type of guy to just patch stuff up, and you're the type to destroy and rebuild. A slapping what? Buenos dias, Shirou! What was that for? Tosaka just slapped me on my wound! What? Why would you do that?
恨みなら骨髄まで染み渡ってるっていうの。それでも手加減してあげたんだから感謝しなさい。
Saying so, Tosaka takes out something that looks like ointment.
今の痛かったでしょ。とりあえず壊死してる神経を治したからしばらくは痛むわよ。
I do not like the phrase replace your flesh.
もともと破損した肉の代わりだから。
I don't like that phrase.
馴染むまでは痛むけど、痛みがあるうちは無茶しちゃダメだからね。
She takes the jelly-like substance and applies it to my wound. It looks really suspicious, but I stay quiet since I know Tosaka is seriously treating my wound. I try to not make any Hakan from Street Fighter 4 jokes. Do not say time to oil up. Do not say time to oil up.
はい、これで終わり。あとは包帯を巻いてぐっすり寝れば、明日には幾分楽になってるはずよ。
She skillfully wraps the bandages around the wound. I'm not praising her or anything, but she does a much better job than I do.
サンキュー、トサカ。なんか楽になった。
I thank her while averting my gaze.
まあそれならいいけど、楽になったって言うんなら見た甲斐があったわ。
治らないものと覚悟してたから余計助かった。ともかく手当てをしてくれてありがとう。
そんなの当たり前でしょ。私が見る以上はきっかり直してみせるんだから。
Finishing the treatment, Tosaka gets up. Then, I don't know why, but she heads to the kitchen.
トサカ？
Am I seeing things? She's checking what's inside the fridge and the rice cooker.
おい、何をするつもりなんだ？
夕ご飯の支度。シロ食べてないでしょ。私も食べてないのよ。だからとりあえず夕食。
I love this game's fascination with eating. I'm gonna be real.
ああ、それは見ればわかる。けど、どうしてこの状況で夕飯なんだ？
なんでって当然じゃない。人間空腹でまともな案が浮かぶわけないでしょ。
Tosaka speaks while staring inside the refrigerator. Then I pass out, and then I'm back. The sound of our utensils echo inside the room. It's past 10 o'clock. I don't know how it ended up like this, but Tosaka and I are eating a late dinner together. By the way, the dinner was made by both of us. Tosaka wanted to eat Japanese food, but she didn't even know how to make miso soup. It really makes me wonder what they're teaching in the cooking class at school. Tosaka is concentrating on her meal. She must be hungry as her plate is almost empty. But I don't have much of an appetite right now. It's partly because this isn't the time to be eating, but more so because I haven't replied to Tosaka.
シロはここで降りなさい。
I haven't told her my reply to those words.
トサカ、話がある。
I put my chopsticks down and stare at Tosaka.
何？
あれから考えたんだ。俺がこの戦いを始めた理由を。一体何がしたかったのかってこと。
それで？
She urges me to go on as she sips on the miso soup. She's putting my spirit down, but I try to get myself back together.
初めは巻き込まれたからだった。そしてマスターになった以上はこの戦いをどうにかしたかった。けどマスターになったとか巻き込まれたとかそんなのは関係がない。俺は正義の味方が好きなんだ。だからみんなを守らないと。マスターなんてどうでもいい。マスターでなくなってもセイバーがいなくなっても戦うことには変わりはない。
I say so ready for Tosaka's rebuttal, but
そう。
she makes an absent-minded response and finishes her rice. Yo, the rice is that good.
あのな、トサカ。人が真面目に話してるんだからちゃんと。
聞いてるわよ。シロは一人でも戦うのよね。死ぬような目に遭うより死ぬような目に遭ってしまう人がいるっていう事実が耐えられない。だからどんなに自分が弱くても戦うことに決めたんでしょ。
She looks straight at me. It's as if she sees through the part of me that I didn't even know about, and most of all, she approves that I'm fighting.
そうだけど。
Wow, you broke me down to my base characteristics.
何よその顔。リスが砂糖菓子舐めたような顔して。
That's an idiom.
いや、だってトサカは反対するかと思ってた。
してるわよ、もちろん。けどあれだけ見事に助けられたんだからシロに文句なんて言えないでしょ。それにさ、どんなに止めたってあんたはそういうやつなんだって分かっちゃったし。
Tosaka averts her gaze a bit. Eh? I don't know why, but
じゃあトサカ、これからも協力体制ってことでいいんだな。
まあね、仕方ないから付
she
き合っ
cut
て
an
みる。
eye. One more
大体
time.
あんたみたいなのを一人にしてたら不安で眠れないし、それに
She takes a huge breath. After getting ready for some reason,
シロー風に言えば私もシローのこと嫌いじゃないし。
that is a very powerful pose.
私はそういうわけだし、そっちだって一緒にいても問題ないでしょ実際。
Musuneko. She hands me the bowl. How long did it take me to realize that she's asking for seconds?
ああ、もちろんトサカがどんなに横暴でも望むところだ。
I take the bowl, fill it from the rice cooker, and head back to her.
いいけど、 お腹減ってるし、ご飯美味しいし。
Tosaka starts eating the heap of rice. I smile. I bet I'm smiling as I eat, but I can't help it. I'm so happy right now, so let me smile like a fool for a while. Y'all ever have rice that good? Well, now we're drinking tea after
つ
dinner.
まり投影には投影なりの限度ってものがあるわけ。一見イメージを形にするっていう何でもありに見えるけど、投影にはいろいろと独自のルールがある。その制約の中で一番わかりやすいのは投影物の損傷、存在における強度ってやつよ。
Tosaka puts up a finger as she drinks her tea.
存在における強度。何？幻想なるものの存在に耐えられない軽さってやつ。
I sip the tea and tilt my head and wonder.
何も知らないようでいてつまんない言葉知ってるのね、あなた。けどまあ当たらずとも遠からずかな。投影は自己のイメージからそれに沿った本物を完璧に複製する。これに例外はないわ。自分の中で完璧でなければ投影はできない。新作の影である以上、一部の隙も許されないのが投影魔術よ。だから基本的に投影によって生み出されたものは自己のイメージ通りの強度を持つわ。加えて投影する術者のイメージ、知識が本物に近ければ近いほど現実においても完璧になるわけ。
It's a good thing we have photographic memory for one thing alone, and that thing is swords.
ちょっと待った。それはおかしい。俺、アーチャーの剣を投影しただろ。けど、それはクズキに壊された。いくらクズキの拳にキャスターの強化がかかってるからって防具を壊せるほどじゃない。ってことは、俺が投影したアーチャーの干渉と爆矢はオリジナルに数段劣るってことじゃないのか。
はい、いいところに気がつきました、エミヤ君。それが投影の限界、存在における強度ってやつよ。いい？投影はあくまで投影、想像じゃない。投影を作り上げるのは術者のイメージだけだから、イメージそのものにほころびが生じたとき、本物と同じ性能であろうと無産するの。
イメージにほころびが生じる？それも変じゃないか。イメージが間違っていたらそもそも投影はできないんだろう。
ええ、だからほころびが生じるのは投影した後になるわ。そうね、例えばシローが絶対に折れない名剣を投影したとするでしょ。
I nod. Tosaka nods in satisfaction that I nodded.
けど絶対に折れない剣なんてものはない。その剣の表現方法、伝承、売り文句などに絶対に折れないというパーソナリティがあるだけで、実際はそれを上回る幻想にぶつかれば刃こぼれぐらいするし、折れることだってある。
Okay, it's a little deep.
それ、折れた時点で俺のイメージが間違っていたってことにならないか。俺は折れない剣を作ったんだから。
ならない。投影が成功した時点で形の上での間違いはないんだし、そもそも折れない剣なんて名前みたいなものでしょ。
A diamond sword in Minecraft, obviously.
けどシロ、あなたがイメージしたものは絶対に折れない剣よね。これが現実で折れちゃった場合、投影されたものは嘘になるのよ。それは剣が折れたからじゃないわ。あなたがイメージしたものは折れない剣。それが折れてしまった時点で、シロの中の折れない剣と今折れてしまった剣は別物になる。
Oh, this is JoJo. This is just JoJo. The amount of the quotation marks. It's like, have you heard of the law of gravity? You know, and like that's in the quotation marks. God,
あ
it's
なたと現実、
God.
その計りが崩れてしまうから。
So if I sum it up,
つまり俺は折れない剣を想像して投影した。けど実際に投影した剣は戦闘中に折れてしまった。その時点で俺自身がその剣を、なんだよ実際は折れちまうじゃないかこの剣と否定してしまって、結果として投影したものは消えるってことか。
so it's not the fact that it's breaking, it's the fact that you wanted a sword that wouldn't break and then you deny its existence, making it
そ
disappear.
のイメージの齟齬によって。
冴えてるじゃない。ええ、つまりはそういうこと。 あなたはアーチャーの剣を投影した。あなたの中であれがどんな位置づけだったかは知らないけど、シロ自身はクズキの攻撃で壊れるような剣をイメージしてはいなかった。けど実際に剣は破壊されてしまった。その時点であなたはその剣をこんなのはアーチャーの剣じゃないと思ってしまったのよ。
Okay, you reminded yourself it's a fake, which makes you have him break.
で、作り上げられた投影は術者の否定によって存在強度を失い、
Okay, okay,
元の
okay.
空想に戻ったってわけ。
I see. Even projected weapons can break, but it's not the enemy but you who make them disappear from this world. When the difference between reality and the image becomes too large to be reconciled, the projected weapon disappears. It is because the one who projected the weapon stops believing in the image.
わかった？だから投影魔術はまず設計図から入るの。あとは材質と性質、歴史なんかも考慮すべきね。
それならなぜそれを作る気になったのかってのが最初じゃないか。材料と技法だけじゃダメだ。今日の夕飯だってまず遠坂が和風が食べたいって言ったから始まっただろ。なら創作する上での発端から始めないと。
Oh, Tosaka's stunned. Tosaka stares at me. I drink tea and tilt my head in wonder.
まあ、なんでこんな話になったんだっけ。
そういえばそうよね。私たち確か今後の作戦を話し合ってたような。
Oh yeah, we were talking about what our course of action should be.
シロ、本格的に投影魔術をやってみない？
When Tosaka derailed the conversation.
思い出した。不確定な要素に希望を持っちゃうぐらい行き詰まってたんだっけ。
まあそうだな。第一、俺の投影なんて剣を作れる程度だ。それも今まで役に立ったことなんてないんだから大した戦力にならないだろう。
Oh, she's looking at me with those eyes again. I wonder why. She always makes that face when we talk about projection magic.
まあいいわ。もう一度状況を確認しましょう。目下のところ敵はキャスター。あいつだけなら大したことはないけど、白兵戦に長けたマスターとあっち側についたアーチャーに守られている限り手は出せないわ。加えてセイバーが操られるのも時間の問題。状況は刻一刻と悪くなっていくわけだけど。
ああ、けどアーチャーはともかくセイバーはまだキャスターの自由にはなっていない。それが正気といえば正気だろう。セイバーが完全にキャスターの軍門に下ったら、それこそ俺たちに勝ち目はない。
I can't let that happen. She told me to run. She told me as she cried. So for Saber's sake, I can't let Caster do as she wishes.
そういうことね。それじゃあ意見のある人は挙手。シロ、なんかいいアイデアある？
An idea that will break the current deadlock. If there is a way to oppose Caster, it is... Okay. Okay. Bad idea. Bad idea. Ilya. Well, I think I know where we're going to go next time, unless the other ones lead to bad endings, in which we might do that. So, next time, the plan. We'll see you next time for some more Fate Stay Night, guys. Ciao.
You can